So welcome back to the 411 on Tech. Today we have the long-awaited Steam Deck, and today we're going to give you an unboxing and share with you our first impressions. So without further ado, we're going to get into it right after this.
So availability on this, guys, is after Q3, so October 2022 at the earliest for all three models. That's the 64 gig, the 256, and the 512. So it's going to be after after Q3, earliest October 2022.
Yeah, so that's if you haven't already put in your order. So that's kind of where it's at now. So it's a bit of a wait, but so let's get right into it. So this is the box it's shipped in. As you can see, there's a label, and this is the box it's in. Yeah. So there's no retail box. It would be nice to have gotten a retail box, especially as long as we waited to get it. But you know, they're saving money. The 64 gig is $399, which is a really good price. So if it keeps the price down, I'll do.
Yeah. So the specs on this guy, it's the Zen 2. It's got 4 cores, 8 threads, base clock 2.4 gigahertz, boost clock 3.5 gigahertz. It's RDNA 2 graphics with 8 compute units. And that's going from 1 gigahertz to 1.66 gigahertz. The total SoC power budget is 4 watts to 15 watts. For memory, you have 16 gigs of LPDDR5 memory, so it's a faster memory, and the GPU can use that faster memory, so you're going to get some really great performance. Memory bandwidth is 88 gigabytes per second.
Alright, so when you first open the box, you have a attention card here. They just want to make sure that you have it plugged in and then power it on. And then on the back, they have kind of like a little diagram of it, showing you how to put in the micro SD card. And they have a little QR code that you can scan probably here for the manual. So that's the first thing you're greeted to. And then next, let's start off to the left. So you have a box of accessories, I assume. So let's open that up, save the best for last. So we have a power supply here, so it's all attached, and it's USB Type-C, which is nice that they have that. So
it's a 45 watt charger, I believe.
Yes, yeah, 45 watt charger.
It's going to be nice for fast
charging.
charging.
It up fast. It's, you know, battery life on this thing is not going to be great. I mean, it's got a lot of power and it's portable, so you're not going to get long battery life. And then this just looks like a health and safety maintenance. Who wants that? Just throw that aside.
Materials, yeah.
Alright. Throw the boxes away. So then we have, so I guess the unit is going to be in the case itself. So all the units come with a case. We have the 512 model. So this comes, from what I hear, comes with a little bit better of a case. But all of them are going to come with a case. So yeah, definitely has some heft, and there's nothing else in the box, so Steam Deck is going to be in here. And it is nice that they come with a case, because again, you're going to be playing it portably, so...
Yeah, bringing it on the go.
Bring it on the go. It's going to be nice to make sure it's all secure. And so you have a nice little Steam symbol in the front, that's really nice. And the case feels pretty good, it's got a nice little texture to it. Got a nice handle, feels really good. Even has a, I guess you can, or you can even slot this on like your luggage. You know, like slot it on your luggage like you would another bag. Hey, it's ready for you.
Looks like it's got a little bag, put some accessories in.
A little, yeah, maybe the power supply or something. Well,
something.
Put whatever you want in there. All right, so let's get this out of here. Oh, we got a child safety lock. Alright, safety first. Okay. Let's see what we got. Oh, alright, okay.
I mean, I know they're saying it's big, but it looks a lot bigger in person.
Yeah, it is big. So I think the dimensions are 11.73 by 4.60 by 1.93 inches. So it's pretty large. I mean, it's just about 2 inches wider than the Switch. It's pretty, I mean, it's not, for the size, it doesn't feel super heavy. I think it's just under 1.5 pounds. So it is, you know, a little bit heavier maybe than what you're used to. But I mean, I was concerned because I have smaller hands. So, you know, I was wondering if it's going to be a stretch for me, but honestly, I mean, so far it feels like it's a little bit of stretch maybe for the shoulder buttons, but I mean, it feels pretty good.
Yeah, so like, yeah, in hand, this is my first time handling it. Feels good. Now, I can even click the buttons in the back.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what I'll map those for, but the triggers and the shoulder buttons, I can reach everything without having to really shift it around. And it's got a 7-inch LCD IPS screen.
Yeah, and it's a touch screen.
Yeah, and it's a touch screen, and the resolution is 1200 by 800 at 60 hertz, and it's 16 by 10 aspect ratio.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's pretty nice. And so yeah, the build quality, you know, the plastics, you know, they feel nice. I kind of like the texture on it. The nano etch screen. And we got a lot of light in here, but it doesn't look like it's gonna, like a normal light is gonna have a lot of reflections on it. So.
Yeah, no, the nano inch screen is just for the 512. You don't get it with the 64 or the 256. So that's just want to note that.
Right. So this is coming in at like you know, $649, which is a lot cheaper than say something like our Aya Neo.
Yeah.
But like you know, Valve can do that because they have the Steam store and they're subsidizing the cost of this. So we'll see what kind of performance you can get, but like the price, you know, it's really good, and you know, coming at that lower price point, even though $649 is still a lot of money, but it's cheaper than something like our Aya Neo, where I think don't know.
I think it was 1,000.
It was. I think it was over that. It was
cheap.
like, yeah, I think it was like, you know, somebody could be like double or triple the cost of this for those handhelds, and you know, getting similar performance on that.
Yeah. So let's just talk. Take a look at the buttons and inputs and everything. So you have your 2 thumbsticks here on either side, and then you also have 2 trackpads. Now we also heard that these are haptic, so we'll be testing that out, and we're going to do a full review here, so you know, everything will be in more detail. And then you have your D-pad over here, you have the Steam button, I think this is a menu button. Obviously you have your face buttons, you know, X, Y, A, B, and then you have some other menu type buttons up here. And then obviously, as we kind of already mentioned, you have your shoulder trigger buttons, and then you have 2 additional buttons on either side down here. Now at the top you have the power button, you got your USB Type-C for charging, and you do only have 1 USB Type-C port.
So you might want to get like a USB-C dock where you can have like, you know, Ethernet and some other connections.
Yeah, it would be nice. Well. It would be nice to see more. I mean, the Aya Neo has, I think, 3.
Yeah.
So you know, if you want to hook up other peripherals, again, you're gonna have to get that.
Get a dock.
And it's gonna kind of be hanging. It is what it is. And so you also have a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. You have your volume up and down. And on the bottom, as that diagram showed, that's where you put your micro SD card. So the overall, you know, it's our first impressions of it is this. I like it. I mean, it's pretty nice. Obviously, like I said, we're gonna do, now that we have it unboxed, we're gonna do a full in-depth review for you guys. But first impressions are pretty good.
Yeah, I would say so. So yeah, like Michelle mentioned, do a full review. We'll see, you know, what the battery life is like. You know, on some of these AAA games you can play on here. We get the settings where, you know, decent settings and like kind of decent-ish battery life. We can get like 2 hours, 1.5 or something.
I heard,
yeah, 2 or 3 might push it, but maybe like 2 hours, something like that. So full reviews coming. We'll have a mini video with like emulation video on this. So
Windows on there, so we'll have a full series of videos
on this. So, but that's going to do it for this one, guys. Please do remember to subscribe, like, and comment. It helps the channel grow, so we can keep bringing you content like this. And we'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye.